Splat the cat, I scream for ice cream. Here is the title page. The title page gives us all that important information. Splat the cat, I scream for ice cream. That is our title. Now it says, based on the best-selling books by Rob Scotton. Now, Rob Scotton wrote a series, and then some other people wrote some more stories, and so they use the characters. So when they write them, it says they're based on those stories. So it says cover art by Rick Farley. He did just the picture on the cover. Then the text, and that is the words in the story, is by Laura Driscoll. And the interior illustrations, that means the illustrations inside of the book, they were done, and I lost it, by Robert Ebers. This book has some rhyming words in it, and while we're reading, we'll stop and talk about them. Splat the cat beamed in the back of the bus. His class was on a field trip to the ice cream factory. I can just imagine you boys and girls on that bus. I could eat 4 ice cream cones a day, said Splat. I could eat 15, said Plank. And I could eat all yours and a million more, said Spike. Kitten licked her lips. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, the friends cried. I think they were very, what word would it describe boys and girls that are all wound up and happy and screaming? They're very excited, right? At the ice cream factory, ice cream swirled in big vats. Pipes steamed, nozzles gleamed. Wow, said Splat, what a dream! Steamed, gleamed. That word, those 2 words rhyme, don't they? Steamed, gleamed. Good. The factory manager greeted them. I am Mr. Jellybean, he said. Who wants a tour? Hooray, sang the cats. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Oh, these pages. Mr. Jellybean led the class to a back room. The cats' faces fell. There was a chalkboard, chairs, and desks, but no ice cream to be seen. Mr. Jellybean cleared his throat. First, let's talk freezers, he said. Some are big, some are small. All are extremely cold. Do you think that's what those kitties were hoping for when they went to that ice cream factory? Mr. Jellybean talked on and on. He seemed to love his freezer theme, but the cats did not. Their eyes glazed over and their heads drooped. That reminds me of some of my friends at the end of a long school day when we worked really hard. Splat began to daydream that he was making ice cream. He closed his eyes and he leaned against a big red button. Beep, beep, beep. Alarms blared, lights beamed, Splat jumped and screamed. Let's find the rhyming words. Okay, let's see. Daydream ice cream, right. How about down here where it says beamed and screamed? Good. Steam puffed out of a big pipe, then splat! Ice cream streamed out. It became a huge ice cream wave that grew and grew and flooded the factory. An ice cream flood. Now that's a lot of ice cream, said Plank, taking a taste. Ooh, yum. Well, what happened? Mrs. Wimpy Dimple asked. I don't know, said Splat from under the chocolate chips. Ice cream and chocolate chips, that gets better. The class cleaned themselves up. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple counted heads. Everyone was there except Seymour! Splat screamed. I have to find Seymour, he said. He ran back toward the door. Wait, Kitten cried. We'll come with you. We're a team after all. Scream and team. Inside the team, let me go back and read again. Inside, the team checked out the ice creamy mess. Let's look, they said. Be careful, Splat said. Seymour is so small, we may not see him under all this ice cream. With brushes and buckets, the cats cleaned and ate their way into the factory. Seymour, called Splat, but Seymour was nowhere to be seen. Then the team cleaned and ate their way through the next room. Seymour, Splat called again. Where could Seymour be? The team continued until the factory gleamed, but it seemed Seymour wasn't anywhere under all that ice cream. Gleamed and seemed. Good. Just then, a blob of whipped cream fell into Splat's head. Splat looked up. Splat! There was Seymour. He was way up on a beam. He couldn't call out. His mouth was full of ice cream. Beam, cream. Seymour leaped into Splat's paws. Then Mr. Jellybean thanked the team. The factory is so clean. How can I repay you? Would you like some ice cream? The cats all groaned. Oh, no more ice cream, they said. Whispered Seymour. Seymour was the littlest one, but he ate the most, I believe. That was a fun story. If we were to ask where the setting of that story, where did that story take place? The setting would be the ice cream factory, sure. And who were the characters in the story? Splat and his friends, Mr. Jellybean, the man from the factory, and Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Sorry. So you got the characters and settings, and we found a lot of rhyming words. See you later.